We've been reselling on eBay for almost 6 months now, and we just set a new goal. 1,000 items listed by the end of the year. It's ambitious, but we think we can do it. This week, we're implementing a new system. Gina's sourcing 1 day a week, I'm hitting the bins hard, and we're aggressively researching and listing our comic collection. We're also committing to 10 items listed per day. And here's the thing. This week, I found a comic that's worth way more than I thought. But first, it needs to be pressed at a professional grader to unlock its real value. Here's what this first week of scaling looks like. This is episode 13 of our reselling journey. It's never too late to get started, so let's get started. Hey guys, it's Monday night. The fire sale that we started last Thursday is over tonight. And in total, so far, we've sold 11 items. Not everything is from a fire sale necessarily. Like some of the bigger ticket items was a $31 something Body Beast workout DVDs. And most recently, issues 1 through 12 of Flaming Carrot. Yep, right here. Issues 1 through 12. That went for $150. So that was full price. Very happy about that. I'm just pulling all the inventory. SKU 0147, 0035. It's a North Face shirt. 0152. It's an LL Bean zip up. The SKU system really makes things easy to pull and keep everything organized. I suggest keeping a SKU system if you don't right now. And 0107, a movie called Life Size. 0107. I got a better box for this, so let's do that now. Let's get everything prepped for tomorrow to mail these off. This is what I like to mail my DVDs in now. This becomes this. Got my trusty bubble wrap. Here we go. Make sure that that's nice and secure. $5,000 a month with reselling. Does that sound crazy to you? Now we all know, I think we all know, that people do that. Many people do that. Many resellers are able to hit that threshold. It may seem crazy for new resellers like Gina and I to aim for that, but we're gonna go in steps. First, our first goal is 3,000 in 1 month. Right now we're averaging around 1,000 a month. So it's not the biggest leap in the world. So 3,000 seems attainable, obviously. We're trying to make this a full-time income. 5,000 right now seems like a big goal, but here's what I say to anyone who thinks that that's impossible or very unlikely. I say, what's the point of living if you don't make goals for yourself? Goals, I feel like it gives you that propulsion to get things done. You know, you have to aim for something, otherwise you're just gonna be aimless, right? There you go, snug as a bug in a rug. We have a plan to do this, and we're working with Claude AI to just hone in on that plan. Can we do it? You know, that's the real question. We know we have the ability to do it. We have things to sell for sure. Comic books, media, clothes. We're gonna have to source more and a little more aggressively, so we'll get to that. We have everything it takes. It's just like getting up, doing the work, which we are hard workers, but we can push harder. We need to push harder to hit these goals. Tonight I have to pack comics. This is my first comic sale ever, and I'm going to be sending them in these Gemini mailers. So that's going to be sort of a new thing. It's easy to do. I watched a tutorial, and I'll probably take you through it myself. I've got a few different types. This is the one I'll be using, I think. Oh, actually, this is for magazine size. I think this is for the CGC ones, and this is for comics. I'm going to be sending 12 in this. This is how they work in case you're trying to ship off comics yourself. It starts like that. And then it folds over like that. And this is where you put the comics right here. This is what it looks like folded up. I haven't taped it or anything. I'm gonna have to, by the way, I'm sending these in 2. So these were 12 comics. I tried putting 12 into 1, and as I was going forward, I saw that it didn't look safe for the comics. It looked too overloaded. 10 was good, but I just split this up into 6 and 6. I put 2 blank backing boards in the front to give it some safety, and I'm gonna tape these around because I've got 2 backing boards in the back too, just blank ones. And something I learned was that you put the comic face down and then this face up. face down, face up. Every one of them is opposite just to keep the spines safe, because when you top load it, the spines are all stacked together, and I guess it gives it more of a chance for the spine to curve down, get warped a little bit. So we don't want any of that. So now what I'm gonna do is tape this all together so it's all one bundle, and then tape it and then secure it to this actual cardboard right here. I created pull tabs so that the person, when they get it, they can easily peel it back. And painter's tape is pretty non-invasive. It doesn't stick too hard, but it keeps it firm. Fold this over. Comics are secure. And here they are. And I feel really good about this. Now I put this in a poly bag. And there you go, ready to ship.
You always get me when I have dirty dishes. Ah!
Maybe there's always dirty dishes.
No, there isn't, because I cleaned.
I know, I believe you. I have no problem. Everyone doesn't have a problem with it. Have you seen the comment section? They're with you.
I know,
I'm with you.
But they're like, you guys are like guests in my house. So
you know what? You all need to find yourself.
That's right.
That's what we're doing. Okay, so how do you feel? You're about to go sourcing for the first time on your own.
I feel good. I'm excited, and I think I'm going to find some good bolo stuff.
I think you're going to be a natural.
Are you sure? Because earlier you were like, I don't know.
Well, it's like the first time you're doing this on your own, and this is like, it's going to be becoming a new thing. It's just new. And so, yeah, there was a moment of, oh no.
Of doubt.
I have to let go of this.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I love thee.
It's not a big voyage. It's just goodwill.
It is a voyage. There's another store in there too.
Alrighty, so I dropped off the packages at the post office, and now I am going to go into this consignment store. They have daily sales, and I gotta find 10 items. So let's see what I can find here. Everything in this store is 50% off white tags, and got Columbia, new with tags, zip up. But it's a blue tag, of course. I'm seeing a lot of colors. I'm not seeing a lot of white. Got Club Monaco. It's got new tags. I found 4 items, so now I have to go to Goodwill and I have to find 6 more items, but not bad. It's really good to take advantage of sales. And the lady who owns this store told me that on Mondays they have $1 deals for everything that is pushed up to the front. So I will be coming back on Mondays to check that out. $1? That's like Goodwill bins prices. There's a lot to rummage through. It's very intimidating, but I'm glad I found some stuff.
Also, something I get to do today is finish this pile of comics, scanning it with my app and making a database for that, because yeah, this is from box 2. See that blank space? Perfect. These are all under $5. These over here are 10 and up. On to box number 3. Right? Okay, it's hot in here, I'm sweating. Okay, there it is. Let's see if I could find 6 items, $5 or under, in 1 hour. Let's go. Time for box number 3 of vintage comics. Let's go with this one. Meta Barons. Bunch of thick books. That's interesting. Superman, Godfall, Batman, Colt. These are all like the hardcover types. What is this? Inkle? The Inkle? The Inkle? Orphan of the City Shaft. What? Batman, the Dailies. Son of the Demon. It's kind of an awesome cover. Legends of the World's Finest. Okay, this is gonna be fun. It's not over, guys. Look at this. Fantastic Films, a magazine. Comics Golden Age. Moody. Some Steve Canyon. We actually have those downstairs, so we can add to that. Comics Scene. Cool. I think it's awesome that, I don't know how much they're worth, but magazines are fun. Comics Creatures. asterisks. This one is fun. I don't know how I will ship these. And then we got these books. Got some Watchmen right here. Batman. Superman. See, this just kind of changes it up for me. Wow.
Okay, it's 4:30 and I only managed to get 9 items. I did not get 10. It was really tough. It took a lot longer than I thought. They had a sale where the yellow tags were 75% off. But of course, most of the good stuff was already cleaned out by then. So next week is going to be green tags. So I'm going to come back next week and look for green. They are really pricing everything super high, especially they've caught on to Levi's jeans. They know that Levi's jeans sell really well and they are definitely pricing those accordingly. I was kind of shocked to see that. It is brutal to shop at Goodwill. And I'm sad because this store used to be one where we actually found some really good stuff.
And she's home, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, and I've got my bin.
Okay.
All right. These things are from Goodwill. I managed to get, this was 75% off. These are Ralph Lauren jeans.
Okay.
These were originally $12 at Goodwill, and they're like worth 25 to 30. These are Wrangler, 47 and 75% off that. They were originally $19.78. The LL Bean Original Fit Relax, but they only cost $6.36. Then for Kaleidoscope, I got new with tags Super Mario Brothers, a crossbody bag. This was 30% off of $5.99. Sells for 25, 30 bucks.
Nice.
Then I've got some Levi's. These are the 550s. These were 30% off. So you can get Levi's, but just not at Goodwill unless they're on sale. So another Levi's. These are 550s. These are the largest.
Okay.
And then this is my best item yet. I've got a Club Monaco linen dress. This was 50% off. Originally it was $19.99, so 50% off of that. This retails between $40 to $60.
Can you jiggle that again?
Hey, Mommy.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's how it's done. Clean dishes as evidence. Exhibit A. Right? Right, Scotty?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good job.
Yeah. 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 And I got to do a little bit of steaming on this dress. I can't wash it because it's new with tags. And originally, I don't know if I showed you this to you guys, but originally this was $248. So that is nice. I am feeling a little bit gypped because I spent about $45 on 7 items for reselling, and that to me is a lot of money to shell out on only 7 items. So this is why I think the bins, and we're gonna target some garage sales really soon. I will continue to go to that local thrift shop or consignment store because the sales owner is really nice. And I think the more that I go, I feel like I'm gonna strike a good relationship with her. At least that's my intention. She offers daily sales. She also offers coupons for designer stuff in her store for people who subscribe to her mailing list. But I still feel a little bit like not great about my haul today. I want the volume as much as I want good items that sell. It's because we have to scale our store to 1,000 items and we have to do it relatively quickly. And in order to do that, we got to buy a lot. But we also have to buy stuff that sells and good quality stuff. So it's really tough. I think it's tough to be a reseller. But at the same time, I know there are good deals out there that can be found, and we're just going to have to keep going and looking for those deals. And man, linen, the wrinkles on linen are really tough to get out. If I continue to source once a week, I'll get better at it each time. And I also want to do some more research before I go. Lots to do, so little time. Oh well.
You know, I'll tell you one thing. It's not easy staying home with the kids while the other one goes sourcing, because kids are like full-time work. It's not easy. And now we're going to be trading off more evenly. I'm going to be listing my 10 items today. Let's go to work. Tonight I only had 2 clothing items to take pictures of. I have 10 items. A lot of them are going to be over there. As is my tradition, I come down here, put a movie on while I do my work. Tonight's movie is Sneakers. I love this freaking movie. Robert Redford, Sidney Poitier, Dan Aykroyd, River Phoenix. And I'm watching the special features right now, talking about, how long it took to make and all that good stuff. It's just, who has seen Sneakers in the audience here? Comment down below if you've seen it, if you liked it. I watch this more often than I ever thought I would. Yep, that's all. Back to work. Here are the pictures I took. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 3 comics, but it's bundled together. And then I did 3 pairs of clothes. I actually ended up doing this one too. That's a wrap for me. Today is the day that I go back to the bins, because even though I got robbed last time, it doesn't matter, because you gotta get back up and source. Plus, it's just the best prices you can get. But also, sold 2 comics today, this morning. Woke up to 2 sales of 2 comics we just listed last night. And then another sold one was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 5. It went for $85. They made some offers. We landed at $75, so I'm okay with that. And gotta do some listings before I go. DC versus Marvel. We already sold one today. So that's our second copy. I'm gonna list it. The Death of Superman. Some Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes. That goes for $30. This one goes for $30. This one goes for $55. This one goes for $40. This one goes for $30. I'm gonna list this from Gina's sourcing trip yesterday. And then some clothing items. Last week, I got robbed at the Goodwill bins. A pair of pants got snatched right out of my cart without me seeing it, so I decided to listen to my viewers, and I put a blanket over all of my findings. All right, I got in and out. No one stole, because I put that blanket over and I was watching. Levi 550, Levi 505s, North Face jacket, it's cold somewhere, North Face backpack, Levi 514, some Dickies for the big boys, Wranglers, sold a pair like this pretty fast, some cat pants, black Levi 505s, one of those army issue shirts. Sold pants like these recently. Sold pants just like these. I'd say these sell pretty fast. Some BKE shorts. Tyler. Took a chance on these. I feel like camo does really well. I've never bought this brand. It's Fashion Nova. But I think camo does really well, so I'm taking a chance on this one. Got this Hot Topic Bear. It's a corduroy one. It's like a corduroy dress. I'm actually pretty happy with this haul, guys. A redemption from last time, I'd say. Earlier, I was telling you some of those comics like Superboy and one of those World's Finest comics were worth like 55, 40, 30. Okay, that was based on Key Collectors, that app we use. It was based on those numbers. Now, when we were listing on eBay, Gina was listing it on eBay. They did not go for that.
I was shocked and dismayed.
Yeah, it was not accurate. It actually kind of made me a little glistening with sweat. I was like, man, that sucks. All right, so back to the drawing board. We decided not to list them because they weren't really worth listing at that price. We're going to have to batch them or something. So it's actually, we did 7 listings tonight, not 10. We're aiming for 10 every night, but man.
I know, it's tough. That was disheartening because Scotty went through all the trouble of taking pictures. So.
Oh, well, it's just part of it. You just got to live and learn. But I'm going to be doing a little more research tomorrow.
You're sweaty.
I am. I broke into a nervous sweat. So another development tonight in comic book land. I ended a listing. This was listed tonight for $9.99. For some reason in my head, I thought it went for more. And at that point, when I saw that Gina listed for $9.99 and that eBay was suggesting $7.99, at that point, I was just like, you know what? That's not worth it. This comic book, I remember my dad reading to me. It's one of those comics we would read in his office, and we would lay on the floor and he would read this to me, and I remember thinking it was the coolest thing ever. And it's the one Superman comic I actually like. Weirdly enough, The Death of Superman. But this has sentimental value, and it's not even worth shipping. It's worth way more me just keeping it as a memento. It's like my dad read this to me, and this is my dad's comic, and he gave it to me. I don't end listings, guys, but in this case, it was worth it. So I'll find a place to put this in my office, but it's mine. It's a brand new day, and right now, I am sorting these comics into 2 piles. This is worth selling right now. This Marvel Age comic right here, these are worth only bundling. So I was way off, like I said last night, about these, because my mistake was trusting Key Collector in terms of value. Value, maybe they're right in terms of collectors out there, but on eBay, which is where we're choosing to sell these comics, eBay is its own ecosystem of worth in terms of these comics. So what I'm going to do is these boxes, anything $15 and up, I will sell as a single. Anything $10 and below, I will batch together so that they are worth more of my time and worth more of sending them out in a Gemini mailer. I can hold up to 10 comics in a Gemini mailers. I think that Key Collector app is good for inventory. It's good at putting a picture with the issue so I can easily look it up and access that. But in terms of worth, it's too hit and miss. Like this one right here, the Key Collectors app said this was worth $60. In reality, on eBay, it goes as high as like 200. I've seen maybe some higher, easily over $160. For this copy, it actually looks really good. It just needs a pressing. Maybe a press and a clean. All right, here I am. Take a look. Can you see? Can you see the waviness? The place I went to is called Cloud9 Comics and Games. I really like their professionalism and helpfulness. It costs $30 for a pressing of this single book, but it would cost less with a bulk order, which is good because I'll be needing that service way more in the future. I should be getting this comic back around next Wednesday. I'll see you guys next week. Hit the like button if you're enjoying the journey so far, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.